the coffee shop sold those?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. And then how much?
They forced you to spend $100 there every year.
Yeah, that's right. You
like
get a $100 credit.
You had to buy.
Use it or lose it, kids. Get fricked.
They had that cool. What was it, like a milkshake machine?
Yeah. Like the.
They had
It was there for like a year.
Wasn't that like
I couldn't afford it?
It was like moo lattes or something like that.
Yeah.
And they had to take it down. I don't remember what it was called. It was good though. You just picked out your little thing and they like put it in the machine.
Yet another Corbin scam.
It was good.
I bet you. I guarantee you, if you would have went in there, because I think it was in the Starbucks thing, right? Like it was in the. Mm-hmm. I guarantee you, if they're like, "Hey, hit me one of the milkshakes," but then like sling some coffee on top of it, they'd be like, "Oh, we can't do that.
It's not authorized.
Yeah,
that's too much caffeine.
It's 10 o'clock on a Friday night.
Yeah. Mike didn't come down.
We have a caffeine curfew here.
Mike didn't come down.
The gateway
here.
drug. Next thing you'll be asking for vodka.
Welcome to Corbin. Yeah. Oh man. Welcome back to Privy. Privy is a podcast about bathrooms, recorded from my home bathroom. And this week, I am joined in my home restroom with. We're all in here with the door shut. I've got Austin Kent, former guest of the show, Austin Kent. Austin, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Great. And Gavin Lau. Gavin, how are you?
Groovy.
So do your wives know that you're in here right now? Like,
no.
Are they aware that this is something that was happening?
No, mostly because I didn't tell her. She just thinks we're hanging out.
Yeah.
Which
I mean,
we
we
are.
are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just in the bathroom.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm happier than anything. So you guys, I was trying to figure out like the crux moment that like our paths all crossed. And to my recollection, it was 2014. Now I might be wrong on that, but in that y'all were roommates at Corbin. Do you want to speak to your your experience at Corbin or as roommates at Corbin in any way? Any comment?
I'd actually like to hear.
Perfect.
Well, we have probably two sides of it because we weren't like, I think usually your second year roommate, usually you're pretty like set on like, all right, I know people at Corbin, like these are my friends, stuff like that. But like Austin and I weren't like friends. I wouldn't say like we were acquaintances. We lived in the same dorm, but like we weren't friends.
I'm trying to think of any interactions we may have had prior to being roommates, and none come to mind.
Yeah.
So.
Well, who was your
no
freshman?
PG interactions for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. All R-rated. Who was your freshman year roommate?
I was naked a lot my freshman year.
There it is.
Who was my what?
Who was your freshman year roommate?
My freshman year roommate was I don't remember his name.
Was it Mike?
No, it was the guy with the short hair. He like left after like a year or two. I forget his name.
The guy with the short
hair.
It wasn't Jesse, was it?
No. I know his name. It's driving me nuts now. We like pretty much said, "Hey, what's up?" in the morning and "good night" at night, and that was like the extent of our interactions. What was his name?
The guy with the short hair.
He was. I think he played. I don't know if he played basketball or not. He looked like kind of like me, but he had like really short buzz cut and was like not around very much. He was really nice, but
was it Blankenship?
No.
That's what I was guessing. I was like, oh, that would have.
I don't remember. Oh gosh, this is awkward.
It's fine.
Anyways, he had a roommate that was forgettable. It sounds like
he didn't like hang out with like me and Badley and Boardman and all of us, and so he didn't come to the Bible studies and with Adam and all that stuff. So we didn't see him much.
Right.
He was kind of just out doing his thing. I think he was a PGE? Is that
PVG.
PVG. PVG.
Oh, that's right.
He was a PVG misplaced.
He's fornicating down at the bottom.
He got stuck in Davidson when there was no more room in his course.
Yeah.
So he stayed at the school. He just was like, "Hey, I'm moving out of here."
Maybe, I don't know.
So that would have been back when PVG was the only like mixed dorm. So he's probably pretty bummed that there was not like a lot of like boobs flopping.
I don't know.
Like,
he seemed like a nice guy. Gosh, this is driving me nuts. I like want to pull out a yearbook now.
One day, it'll all click into place. And that's fine.
Nofziger. That was his last name.
Excuse me?
His last name was Nofziger. Dawson.
Oh, yeah.
Dawson. Yeah.
Whoa.
Nofziger. But I was only roommates with him for one semester.
And then he started rooming with that Shane guy.
And then he left, and then
Wait, what?
Who replaced him second semester?
So I didn't know he went through two
I didn't know you
roommates
had two
in 1 year.
roommates. See, this is why
He
you
left. He left.
man.
And, who was the guy that
Talk
replaced
about
him?
daddy issues.
Oh man, it was the. It was.
You might have been the first one to last a full year, Gavin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. He left, and then some other guy replaced him. I don't remember who he was, but I remember he played League of Legends, and he was the one who told me
It's
that. He was the
interesting
one
how
who
they
told
all
me
go
that.
missing though.
Yeah,
After
it's a match made in
semester.
heaven.
Yeah.
League of Legends.
We weren't like super close friends though. Like we didn't talk much other than he played League of Legends with everyone else, and they're like, "You need to play League of Legends," and that's when I started playing League of
Oh,
Legends.
that's how you got going on it.
Yeah.
So like, how
Ah.
did he break it to you? Like, hey, like we're not roommates anymore.
Dude, I don't even remember. I don't remember at all. I don't know. I don't like reminisce about Corbin a whole lot.
That's good. Yeah, that's
there's a lot
fair.
of things that
Dark chapter.
that are kind
Yeah.
of just I don't care to remember. So
Yeah.
that's fair. I don't remember at all when he told me. I don't even know if he's the one who told me. It might have just been oh, I'm your new roommate. Dawson left type of thing. I wouldn't.
Dawson's gone.
He's like super out of breath.
I have removed him.
He's got dirt all over his hands.
I've removed him permanently. So you're with me now.
You don't have to worry about him anymore.
Yeah, it was.
Huh.
Yeah, it was.
And then, so you guys became roommates your sophomore year.
Yes.
Right, because like I was in need of a new roommate, and Austin was available.
So yeah, fun.
No, but I remember I came and talked to you about it. It wasn't just like, hey man, like this. I think I just casually brought it up. Like he's sitting at the computer. And
So I have no other options here. I had originally wanted to be roommates with Kyle Boardman
Oh,
after first
so
semester.
I was
That
a second
ages well.
choice.
Because I knew that him and Badley weren't going to be rooming. Because didn't he get married after freshman year?
who, Badley?
Didn't he?
No, he lasted the whole way.
He did something. That,
I know Boardman didn't get married after first.
No, I know. Badley was. There was some reason that him and Boardman weren't going to be roommates. And everyone thought they were going to be. And then, what did he end up doing? He ended up being that.
They were roommates.
Were they roommates again?
Yeah.
I think they were like not going to be for some reason, and then me and him were talking about it, like, oh yeah, let's be roommates.
Yeah.
And then like he changed his mind or something, and so
No,
they went
they
back
were-
to being roommates again.
They were in Adams Hall, like just down from
Yeah.
y'all. Because when
And so then I was like, well, that was who I was planning on being roommates with. Now I don't.
Yeah.
know what I'm gonna do.
because we okay, so Travis, Chad, and I were in the townhouse during all that, and then we got relocated to Davidson the second semester, and we got shoved in the room that was in the corner in between, Badley and Boardman, and Cienfuegos and Rediger, which here we are.
I don't even remember that.
Oh yeah.
I don't
Man.
even remember who was in our hall sophomore year.
There's trouble in the high seas, no matter how you cut it there. So.
I just remember the basketball or the dweebs next to us next door, keeping in the showers.
Oh, the baseball cronies.
The
Yes.
6-pack in the trunk.
Yeah, yeah. No, I think Jay White and Kellen were on the other side of you because Kellen used to have, or Jay White used to have his like screaming fits in the middle of the night or something.
That's right.
Do you remember that? He would like
I
get
thought
possessed.
Wasn't Baggenstoss next to us?
No, Sammy Baggs was in Ballio because they did the like.
Sophomore year?
Oh no, you're right. That would have been the next year.
That would have been next
I don't know where Baggs was.
He was either next to us or 2 doors down because I remember them doing that weird thing where they'd like go into his room at night and people would like get abducted. Do you remember that? It was strange. But,
I forgot about the screaming fits. Yeah, and you'd hear Jay White playing his guitar through the other side of
Yeah.
the room.
Yeah,
But
playing Wonderwall. You know, it's.
I think though basically you're my one.
I think he's like doing music like legit now. Maybe.
really?
I think so. I think he's got like a band.
You made it.
The Jay White Band, isn't that what he called it?
I don't know what it's called now.
I remember him having something like shortly after.
It's like a worship thing at first, but I think he does like actual music stuff. I don't know.
Good for him.
Yeah. Yeah. So speaking of weird things, like you talked about this abduction, there was other weird occurrences that would happen in the dorms.
Very.
Do we need to? I mean, we can talk about it if you want. I don't know. Like, it's not technically therapy, but if it needs to be, it can be. But do you remember the pile that would happen in your bed often?
No, I don't.
You don't remember that?
No, I don't remember that. I remember having it in your bed.
It
I
never
remember having it in Gavin's
It
bed.
never happened.
I
in
remember
my
happening
bed.
once forcefully against my will on my bed.
It never happened in my
This is
bed.
where you say, usually, I do not recall.
Yeah.
I do not recall. Who was the...
Micah was the instigator.
Yeah, it was
Yes.
Micah. Oh my gosh.
Well, anyway.
He'd be a guest for the ages.
People aren't supposed to make
that day.
sandwiches out of themselves.
Yeah. Not with that many men involved, at least.
Not with that many men involved with that few clothes on.
Yeah. Fair. No, I know it didn't happen in my room because Chad and Travis, that ain't their thing.
Okay, we didn't have sex. Just I want that to be like on the record here.
Hey,
There's a lot of implications. I feel like I'm
trying to think if we ever had-
drawn here.
I'm trying to think if
I did not have sexual relations with those men.
Oh, man. And the best part is it's not even the most homosexual thing that happened at that school. So there you go.
I do remember that event would always come to a screeching halt when one person would all of a sudden enter the room. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
The G.
Yeah. Well, yes.
Well,
Which
Radio Disney.
yeah. Oh my god.
Which that's a great story.
Help. Dude, it's just the most like I don't know, man. I was trying to remember the other day, like, because I know like the three of us were involved with that and Micah was involved with it, but I was trying so hard to remember if there was ever any others, because like there's so many questionable players that have come out of that school in the last 5-10 years, and I was just racking my brain of like, were they ever involved? Like, are we gonna have a Me Too movement out of that room? Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I had a Me Too movement.
At Corbin.
I felt like I wasn't.
You talked to Gilbert about it?
No, I wasn't particularly
Could it help you
fond of those. I did like to get air though. That was my.
Yeah. Oh yes.
I was more of a solo man. Solo Han Solo.
Think of doing the worm is basically what
Doing
he
the
was
worm.
But at the top bunk, like
On the top bunk.
just
With several other people in the room, unironically.
yeah.
I didn't know how you did that.
It's all those diving practices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which you have that one diving video of you hitting your head on the board, which is one of the best things I've ever seen. It's like that. I was showing you that Bob Menery clip or whatever. It's like Fabriga, the Olympics. I'll show it to you.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
You've seen that one?
I think so.
Yeah, where he like he dubs over it. Basically, that's what he does.
Oh yeah.
And the dude like completely like belly flops.
Oh, I think I have seen that actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That's basically like you. We should dub over that video of you.
Oh my
It'd be
gosh.
pretty dark.
I want to watch that video again. I forgot about that. That's so funny.
Dude. Yeah. So you guys as roommates though. So you've entered the roommate stage.
Yeah.
Do you remember? I mean, we're almost 10 years removed now, which is troubling sometimes to think about. I guess it's not 10, maybe 10. Do you guys remember any weird like habits or roommate isms that each of you would have?
I don't. I'm sure Gavin might.
What?
But
Also, why is it that you don't remember anything?
because I was checked out. I was checked out.
I never slept a night in that room.
I was
Swinging
checked out,
deep.
dude. All I did sophomore year was literally just play League of Legends and update my Pokemon card board outside my room.
Oh, that's right.
That was like the two things I cared about. The first time I ever met Bailey, she was in the room for like 10, 15 minutes before I knew she was there.
Oh, yeah,
and I had to
that's
turn
right.
around and be like, "Oh, hi."
There's a girl here.
Anything could happen.
So that's
Austin's
about how much
like
I pay attention.
in the middle of a sexual joke.
All of a sudden, he's like self-aware.
Yeah.
Gavin saved my soul with Chuck. That was how.
That was
how we came together.
That's good stuff.
I do remember, like, some like good moments of like Arctic Chill.
Oh, dude.
Remember Arctic Chill?
Yes, I remember Arctic Chill.
Yeah, I tried to carry that legacy on, but turns out women get colder.
Have you tried Arctic Chill for Kelly? Has she?
We sleep with the fan on, but we don't like open the window and do it.
I mean, Arctic Chill is. I still dream of that one.
Because Anna's a hard no on Arctic Chill. I've tried as well.
Yeah.
Kelly gets really cold.
Yep.
Easily, but
Here we are.
Gets really hot like after she falls asleep. Like her body temperature gets like insanely high. It's weird. Huh. Yeah.
Huh.
So I don't know.
The more you know.
But Arctic Chill was amazing.
Yeah.
And I think I started that. I think I discovered that the year before or whatever, but I realized, I mean, there is some science to it that like you sleep better because now they sell those things.
Yeah.
That like cool your bed down. Mm-hmm. You have to pay like
the sheets. They have sheets that do it for you.
Yeah.
Now,
So
too.
we were doing the discount version of it, where basically you throw a cyclone fan in the window and just blast.
when it's like 30 degrees outside, so the room is a brisk 40 when you go to bed.
Icicles forming in the room.
That was one of the reasons that I stumbled into your room, because Chad and Travis were both from like California, and it's like 1,000 degrees, and they would jack the floor heaters up in our room to like 80.
Yeah,
and
too much.
Man.
Too much.
And I would just be miserable because I'm not from that. And I walk down the hall and I can feel the ice box just move into the hall. Ooh, what's that? What are these guys doing in here?
Like, come on in.
Yeah.
You probably, I want to say you probably spent like darn near half your nights by the end of the year.
Oh, yeah.
In our room, probably.
Yeah.
On that couch.
I halfway lived on that couch.
Yeah.
I remember us playing one time. I don't know how it started or what the context was, but we played like Risk on the floor of our room. Do you remember that? And it was like till like 1 a.m. or something like that.
I don't remember.
We had the little board. We had the whole board game out. And we were like,
I do like Risk. It's a fun game.
I don't remember why we were playing it, but that was kind of fun. I just remember that. I don't even like Risk. But
That and just watching shows.
watched a lot of shows. Chuck, yeah.
And that 70s show.
Oh, yes.
Was that your first time watching through The Office? Did we ever get through The Office?
I have still never watched all the way through The Office.
I tried.
I'm pretty sure that I've seen every episode of The Office, maybe even more than once, but not
in order.
Not in order chronologically.
What a weird
I've been
thing.
around like 5 or 6 people who've all watched all the
Yeah.
way through it, and it's just been on so many times.
What a
I've
weird
seen
thing.
so much of it. But
That's a fun fact. You can like lead with that when you're doing things
like,
with,
Never
new
Have I
people.
Ever or
guess.
something like
Yeah,
that?
never have I ever watched The Office in chronological order.
I mean,
Like, you're a
I've sat
monster.
through like a couple seasons in chronological order, but
Yeah.
never like from start to finish.
That's
I've always
weird.
I've either come in on someone
That's what she
as
said.
as they were already watching, or started it and then not finished it.
Yep.
So
Huh.
yeah,
But Chuck for sure has like that's like forever imprinted in.
Chuck and Subway afterwards.
Yeah.
Go get
Yeah.
Subway.
Do you remember? Oh, your grandma would send you those Subway gift cards. You would redeem them for league coins or whatever.
I don't know why, but for some reason, yeah, League of Legends had this thing where you could turn in Subway gift cards and as if they were money and on there.
It's the Subway Chuck League of Legends funnel. They just move the money down the line.
Yeah,
Probably some CEO for whoever makes League and it's with Chuck.
something like that.
It's like, we got to get them going. Huh.
I actually just watched through Chuck again recently with my wife because she'd never seen it, so
Casey.
she liked it though. We watched it right before we moved, so like around Christmas.
It's awesome.
It's a feel good show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then that 70s show.
it's definitely
came after
aged.
that.
Has it aged pretty like...
I wouldn't say it aged poorly, but like anything that uses like CGI or anything is like whoa.
Yeah.
Yikes.
And they're like using cell phones that have like flips and stuff. You're like,
Oh, yeah.
it's from the early 2000s.
Dude, like, kids are... So, at the high school, and you might run into this with your job. Are you still doing the same?
Same thing.
Perfect. I send them your way. Yep. But these kids, they don't know, like, they don't understand phones are not computers. Like, they genuinely think all phones are like tablets.
Oh,
They don't get it.
I mean, they don't make really phones that aren't anymore. I mean, they probably make little track phones for people
Yeah.
who want to commit crimes. But
Dude,
that's
no,
about it.
track phones have data in them.
Yeah, the pay as you go. Yep.
How many pay as you goes do you come by in a week
Obama
here?
phones.
Yeah.
Or it's like,
Obama
or they're 911 only phones too. Yeah,
Oh
those are
my
great.
gosh.
Yeah. All the time.
Yeah. You just got a bag of them that you just collect them.
Yeah, I mean, I swear some people Some people I interact with have more cell phones than I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Somebody.
Yeah. We do that for vapes at the high school. We get this like Ziplocs full of vapes by the end of the week. It's just
Like little USB looking ones. Or...
all sorts of them. I mean, some of these kids got the rigs. I'm like, dude, your dad's
Gotta get your fix.
pissed. Like, there's no way that's yours.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
oh, yeah, they have them for dad, and then it's like, well, sorry, bud. Like,
He's like,
That's crazy.
yeah.
he's like Brock getting home.
Defeated now. You need to show your dad that video.
I need to show my dad.
Yeah, you need to show Craig the video
That's
of
his
Ash
legacy.
and Brock's wife.
Why?
I don't know.
Wife.
I mean,
Like 14 in the show or something.
I don't know.
Brock?
Yeah.
No, I think he's an adult.
Is he?
Yeah.
He owns a gym.
He's only a little bit older than Ash, and he's
No
like 10.
way. No way. He's like 20.
Dude, then that's weird. He's a 20-year-old who wants.
That was why the whole show was weird.
No, there's more than one reason why the whole show was weird.
Well, they killed Ash off. Like, he's done.
I heard that. I heard the
Yeah, they moved on. They didn't kill him, but like, moving on. New main
They should have
character.
straight up killed him off. That would have been funny.
They didn't. It was the
Charizard
most
bites his head
lackluster
off.
thing I've ever seen in my life. It's like, yay, he won. He's the champion. All right, guys, we'll see you next season.
Took him 30 years, but he did it.
Yeah.
Still 10.
Dude, Anna and I watched all of those, and the fights were like an hour to an hour and a half for one fight.
What do you mean?
Like Ash versus whoever. There was two of them that each were like an hour and a half long.
The battle?
Yeah, it was like 4 episodes in a row. It was
single
one
Pokemon battle?
Yes.
What?
Yep.
Wow.
They really like hammed it up.
Did he have Charizard with him?
No.
No, it didn't count. It's not real.
Charizard's butt,
Not
dude.
my Ash.
Don't even. Charizard watched and cheered him on. Yeah. He did fight a Charizard, but so Gavin, have you had any new like bathroom situations that have happened while on the force? Any poops in the car?
I can't think of any more recent ones off the top of
That's
my head
good.
right now. Yeah, which is a good thing.
Yeah. Keep those numbers down.
No, I mean I've just had continually like it's not uncommon that you have people pee themselves and
Jeebers.
but usually there's enough of a well in the footwell back there that it doesn't leak forward towards the front. So, but no, I haven't had any like crazy explosions.
Why is this thing got a footwell back
Yeah,
here? Oh,
yeah.
you'll know.
Got swamp car.
The only
Yeah.
thing I can think of is not too long ago, like long story short, we were getting somebody out of a car at gunpoint, and like they got their hands up or whatever, and it was a female half and a male half, and when the female half gets out, where's the male? I don't know. One of them, they had their hands raised or whatever, so usually that kind of yanks up your shirt a little bit. You can see like their underwear, and there's just a giant skid stain just right down the middle, and we're all just joking, right? Look at the skid stain. That's close as it gets, but
Oh man, dude, I didn't
it's
know what I would
embarrassing.
do.
The old
That's
skin.
so embarrassing.
Which is why I guess more people need bidets in their life.
Yeah, yeah, dude. The problem with a bidet though is it gets significantly wet. Like people think
a lot of water.
Yeah, people think like, oh, if I use the bidet, I can cut out toilet paper, but you use just about as much toilet paper drying it off. Like unless you've got a sticky thing going on back there, but like
A sticky
that's
thing?
not me. Dude, mine's liquid every time, 100%.
Your poop is liquid?
Well, it's not liquid, but it's it's not a job to deal with. You know, like some people, I don't know who. There's a comedian. He talks about like it's the marker where you just keep wiping, and it's just like you wipe and wipe and wipe, and it just keeps going. The bidet will solve that because it'll just blast it all out. But
Is that Parks and Rec? I think that's.
oh yeah, it's
It's
Andy.
Andy. Yeah. He's like, I got a marker. He's like
Yeah.
at the doctor's office. He's like, it's like I got a marker back there.
Yeah, it'll solve that. But I mean, like it's pretty wet. I mean, you got to use 8 squares at least to get it fully dry, I think.
It's not a whole lot, is it? I don't know.
To me,
Okay.
it's 2 wipes of 4
Yeah.
to get
That's
it dry.
his standard.
Yeah. I mean, so normally when I wipe, I do 3 squares. That's all you need.
It depends on what you're doing. It looks like you're dealing with. It looks like a
Kirkland-
nice solid
Kirkland
2-ply.
signature.
They haven't invented bidets yet that do like a hand warming blow type of thing afterwards yet.
I think those
Oh,
do
like
exist.
an air dryer?
Yeah.
I think
Oh
they
yeah,
do
I think they
exist.
do. Yeah, Japan's got to have them. Like,
I'm sure.
Sounds nice.
yeah.
Have you seen those? I don't know if they're
Okay.
real. Have you seen like I see something on social media. I don't know if it's real or not, but it's like a bathroom.
Saw it on TikTok.
But it was like a bathroom in public. I'm assuming in Japan.
Help.
This is where they do this stuff. But it was like it was one-way glass. And so you could it's like you were pooping and you could see like everybody walking around outside around you, but they couldn't see in.
I'm a big
But
fan
you
of that.
felt like you were
That's a lot of power.
That gives you
just
stage
sitting
fright.
there in the middle of a street corner like taking a poop and everyone could you feel that way.
Yeah, but so the thing is, here's the problem with that is some of those one-way.
If you get close enough you can still
Yeah.
see in. Yeah.
And
So I don't know if it was real. I just saw
some
a
of them
picture.
are electronic. Like they have churches have this. Some churches have this now, where like for like breastfeeding and stuff. But like it has an electronic thing where you hit the button and the like shade activates in the glass.
It's
where
like a
you-
fog. Like
Kind
fog
of,
glass?
yeah.
We have those at McLaren.
Yeah, and you can like turn it off and it's see through. And I would be worried if I was like getting brave and like taking a dump and just
Yeah.
and somebody just or power goes out and now it's just
Yeah.
hello.
Oh, yeah.
Like you got your berries hanging out and
Wait, how do they implement those at your job? Where
It's
do you-
like they're remodeling all the units right now, and our unit hasn't gotten it yet. But a lot of the bathrooms have there's different kinds of units. They've always had them over in like the mental health units, and because at nighttime the way their unit's set up is they have one graveyard person, and they're all in individual rooms. So when they have to go to the bathroom, they don't have toilets in their rooms, so they have to unlock their door electronically, let them out, and they go to the bathroom, and they go back to their room. Close the door, but while they're in the bathroom, you can't like physically walk out there and to watch them. And so there's a little thing in the office that the wall is shared. The office is on one side and the bathroom's on the other. And there's a window that has it's like 2 pieces of glass, and then in the middle there's like it like releases like a fog. So you like flip a switch, and the fog just goes away, and you can see almost immediately right inside.
So does it literally with fog?
It's something. I don't know if it's like a gas or what it is.
it like to me, if you've ever seen that like glass that almost looks not textured, I don't know what the right word. Fog is right, but oh man,
Like
Sometimes showers have
Yes,
it. Like
yes.
you can't see through it, but you
Yeah.
can see like vague. Yeah.
it's like there's
Cloudy.
something temperature or air pressure something
like
that
translucent,
makes it
but it's
that
not-
comes and goes with it. It's
Yeah.
weird. Yeah, it's strange.
So you guys have literally a potty office at your.
Oh, let's go.
But kids do. Our bathrooms don't have that. We just go in there.
You don't just use the
But
same
you
ones.
said you have an officer that controls the potty. Who gets to go?
Their units do. Our unit doesn't.
Oh,
But the more secure units do. Yeah. And all the doors are electronic on those units.
The high security prison potty units. Like,
Yeah, something like that.
Doors are loud.
Our units just have it's just a dorm. And they have a bathroom in there.
yeah,
You don't have to do anything. But
yeah.
yeah, it's strange. It's kind of cool.
You have any
I've
kids
never seen
ever,
that kind of.
doing upper deckers.
What?
Yeah, did the
Upper
kids ever
deckers?
try any like upper deckers or pranks on anybody there?
What do you mean? What's
Like-
an upper decker?
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, you take a crap in the top part of the toilet.
Oh.
Like,
I've never seen that. I mean, it's their toilet, so I wouldn't really care if they did. They're the
yeah,
ones
but
who have to use it.
you know, but they ain't,
All right, champ.
they ain't got
They
it going
have
on.
weird rules about like certain things. Like there's certain things that they have like a code that are just you don't do. And that's
It's got gang signs.
pooping
That's what
in
you're
the
talking
community toilet is probably one of them.
Oh, here's something actually I was curious about. So
Get stabbed.
the
because you get dumped.
the food that's eaten there, is it made by the kids or by other people?
It's prepared by the kitchen staff. I don't know who
Okay, so it's not made by the
makes
kids.
it, but there are kids who get hired who can go work in the
They work
kitchen.
in there.
Is it
But
Airmark
it's
food?
overseen by staff.
You think it's Airmark though?
I have no idea.
Do you get free meals when you're there?
Yeah.
That's nice. See, that's a nice perk right there.
It would be nice if the food was worth eating.
But free food sometimes.
I do eat there sometimes, but it's pretty hit or
Dude, they
miss.
don't even let us eat any lunch at the school. They're just like,
Really?
no.
For whatever reason, their dinners are terrible. Usually, every once in a while they'll be good. Their lunches are usually actually pretty stellar. Like they have like spaghetti and like it's good
Oh shoot!
for the most part, and it's like really good.
Wow.
But for whatever reason, dinner is always like undercooked tater tots, disgusting
Oh.
pizza that I refuse to eat. It's
Do you take that? You take that pizza and just squish it on the tater tot and like let it like?
no.
Okay.
You need more creativity, I guess, to make
Their pizza's worse than Airmark pizza, probably.
Oh yeah. Depends on the level of Airmark you get though, because
That's true.
we all
Different
learned
tiers.
that the prison down the road
Has a higher
Corbin had
level.
a higher level at one point. I don't know if they still do, but there were people who confirmed that, and I was like, ooh, okay, thanks for that.
Gotta commit some crimes.
Yeah.
Some good grub.
Yeah, I mean, you could commit a crime at Corbin and did nothing. Like,
Yeah.
they didn't care. It's fine.
Yeah.
Grace, baby.
Just get suspended for, I don't know, a couple days. Become a project.
Okay. Yep.
That one didn't age well either.
Yep. He just wants to. He's like, wow.
Okay. I'm not recording. I'm on a recording.
Hey, listen. They're on a registry at this point. It's public information.
It is.
It's my opinion of it.
It's just a surprising for how small of a school of that, how many people ended up on registry.
Yeah.
Like per capita.
that we know.
that ratio is
That we
out of
know.
control.
Yeah, that we know.
Yeah, that we know, you're right.
Like, okay, it's impossible that is as often as it happened.
Yeah. It was pretty
That's
World record.
Yeah.
Yeah, Corbin. There's always, I don't know, something's.
They don't
Something
put
about
that in
Corbin.
the student handbook
Yeah.
thing when they're like,
just
"Hey
felt
kids,
like-
come to Corbin."
Fun fact.
Fun fact: our student to faculty ratio is 20-1.
Corbin, like, it just has that
Your
feel,
chance of
feel
becoming
to
a
it,
registered sex offender is 1 in.
It always had that feel that, like, there was some kind of, like, giant conspiracy that, like...
Yeah.
Like, I would not even be, like, 100% surprised if we found out there was, like, a giant, like, sex trafficking ring that was,
Help
like, take
those
place.
tunnels?
Like, yeah. Like, I would be like, oh, that's really sad, but, like... Did we see it coming, kind of?
I mean, and they just told you it was a TB hospital back in the day, just to like be like, oh, that's why there's tunnels underground here.
Yeah.
That's why they still work.
That's why I still hear female voices crying out from underneath. Yeah.
You remember though the
Can I go to the water tower?
the the dorm schedule, the tour schedule?
Nope, because we didn't follow it.
Whoever's idea that was.
I think
You
it
know how
was-
you're going to be in debt for like the rest of forever? Well,
So we're on your
Way.
work for
it
it.
doesn't include your cleaning.
I'm guessing they were running.
Yeah. What the heck?
Yeah, like that's what you're. That's why I was like, this is not right.
This is coming out of tuition? Oh, no. Okay.
Because like it's one thing to clean your own room, but
Right.
that chore thing was like, let's do the hallway too, kids.
Like, let's vacuum the whole place, and it was like, okay, yeah, like, are you gonna give us a discount on room and board, or like,
You don't have janitors.
My thing is like, hire one of these students to be a janitor.
Yeah.
I know,
Yeah.
dude. There's
Yeah.
countless people that went to school there that would have been like, heck yeah.
That's
That's a
I'll take
campus
some
job
money.
right there, yeah.
Yeah, like
besides the facilities guy was really nice too. I forgot
yeah.
his
I
name.
think his name was Scott.
Yes, yeah, that guy.
He's
Michael
like
Scott.
he's like a Christian influencer online now. It's funny. I mean, it's not funny.
Well, I'll
it's
have to
funny.
check that out.
Yeah, he like makes like little mini devotionals while he walks.
Does he still work there?
I have no idea.
Hope not.
I don't
Yeah, this
know.
area is nice.
I don't know of other than like some of the teaching staff. I don't know a lot of the people that work there anymore.
Do you know Lauren Calkins?
Lauren Calkins.
Yeah.
Is that like
He's a
Calkins Hall?
I don't know, to be honest, but he's an adjunct professor at Corbin. I was wondering if you know.
Lauren Calkins.
Yeah, he was. I had him as a professor at. I don't remember what for.
Oh, I remember.
He's kind of an older guy. He has like a mustache and a beard.
Huh.
I didn't realize it until he retired from McLaren because
Oh,
he's a
shoot.
program. He was a program director at McLaren.
Interesting.
And I was like, every time I saw him, I was like, this guy looks so familiar. But like, he's a super nice guy, like super cool. But he retired recently from McLaren, and it wasn't until he left that it like clicked in my brain. I was like,
Oh my god.
because I heard I was like, what's he do? Is he just retiring? And someone's like, well, no, he's still an adjunct professor at Corbin. But I was like, oh, that's where I know him
That's
from. And so I was like, oh wow, okay,
He probably
now it makes
knew
sense
you
now.
the whole
So I was
time.
wondering if
and
maybe
just,
you guys
like,
know.
lurking on
He
you.
probably did, because I had him in the class, and he
Yeah.
always kind of acted like he knew me, even though we didn't interact much at the school. And I feel bad now because I probably.
Hey son.
But I think I'm trying to remember. I think I had him for like
Maybe he's like your guardian
something.
angel.
I don't remember.
It's pretty good theology.
He's a cool guy though.
Sound.
But I just didn't know if you knew him or not.
No. I know Culkin's Hall.
I don't know if it's named after him, but it could
Maybe like his dad.
I feel like
or
they don't
something.
usually build things in people's names though until after they die. So,
Or if you give enough money.
or if you get enough money.
That is more where it comes from.
That's probably true.
That is more accurate.
Yep.
You gave less than 6 figures. You get a bench.
You get a little bit.
You get a memorial plaque next to the disc golf that we took out and put it down the hill where nobody wants to play.
Oh, they took that out?
Yeah, it's down by the townhouses now. It used to be like through the campus.
That's actually kind of a great like feature of the campus that is like, hey, not only while you're walking to class, you have to dodge a disc flying at 80 miles per hour. That could
Do you know why they moved it? Part of the reason why?
Was there an incident?
I chucked a frisbee through Balio's window.
I was there.
And-
I was there.
and-
Yeah.
All the RAs were out of town on some
That's
retreat,
right.
and I'm like calling them, and I'm calling campus safety, and I'm calling all these people like, hey, I broke a window, and nobody answers, and I'm like, you know what? I'm done.
Yep. My hands are free. Did the frisbee stay in there, or did it?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I was like chalking it up to a loss
Yeah.
there. Like,
dust your
and this
prints
poor,
off.
this poor girl just now has a hole in her rim.
It was over a summer break or Christmas break?
No. This was like during the school year. It was on a weekend. It was like a Friday, and they were doing like an RA retreat for the weekend.
Oh.
It's really smart. You take all of
But in the
like,
middle of the school year?
yeah.
So there were other people around and no one,
Yeah.
and it happened to go
And
to
all
the
the-
room of a person who was at the retreat?
No. It was just some girl's room, but she wasn't in the room when it happened.
Oh.
But like, I can't go up there and
Yeah.
sort it out because
Wow.
it's like not my dorm.
That's crazy.
I've got a wiener.
Yeah.
Christianity.
They got the... I don't know. Does Corbin care about that?
No.
If you say you're a woman, are you allowed to just go in there now?
Maybe. Someone's got to be the first to try.
Any rainbow flags at Corbin?
Maybe. Me too at Corbin.
Me too at Corbin.
That was a real thing.
We'll stand in solidarity, you know what I'm saying?
It was a real thing based on a fake thing, based on a real thing.
And one day, there's going to be just like a picture of that Me Too at Corbin thing that gets out, and it's just going to be superimposed with all of the nonsense that we've heard of.
There
It's
was
like,
one,
oh boy.
what, didn't they have like some up on a whiteboard in the coffee shop, and you like edited some of them or something like that?
Oh yeah, you could like share your story.
Yeah. Me? I edited
Maybe it wasn't.
Somebody
Somebody
went in there
edited
and
one of them.
goofed with people's stuff. It sounded
Yeah.
like a Brett Rediger move, honestly.
The guy was a legend.
Goofed. Oh man, yeah. I miss that guy.
Good people.
Yep.
I think they're back.
That's exciting. Watch my son tear in here.
Oh my gosh! Someone was in my room.
Did you guys being roommates help you prepare in any way for being married? Not in like a, but like
I don't. Subconsciously, maybe.
I was grooming Austin the whole way.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess other than like I think just the whole rooming anyways, like
Yeah.
it prepares you for living with another person.
I think it's what pushed Gavin to ask the question.
Yeah, I was like, I need to get
This is
married.
not my life.
I could not live with other dudes.
he's staring. Oh yeah, and then you went to live at the church, and he probably saw that and went,
Oh,
Yeah.
yikes.
oh my god.
I lived in 3 different houses before I got married with dudes, so.
Yeah.
And you had that one guy.
And I still felt like I I don't know, I wasn't, I wouldn't say that it didn't prepare me, but I didn't do what I needed to do when I lived at those houses.
Well, it's a different type
When I
of-
got married, I actually like did the dishes.
Yeah.
and vacuumed and cleaned
Yeah.
things.
I would
I
say-
did not do that when I was living
Yeah,
on
we were just doing our like whatever. So
Yeah.
I would say probably not
Maybe
because we were watching TV.
It gave you an opportunity to like get all the kinks out of the system. You know what I'm saying?
I
Yeah,
guess, yeah. Yeah, I think I did get a lot of things out that I wanted
Oh shoot!
before I... It was, those first couple of years of not having parents watching over you all the
Yeah.
time.
yeah.
There's a lot
Yeah.
of things you do that are stupid that
Yeah,
just like, all right.
nothing says Bible school like that.
We used to make jokes about the old moral compass. Remember? Like,
Oh, that's right. Oh,
he'd be like,
secular Seth.
"Oh, pray for
Secular-
Seth." Remember, pray for Seth 2012. Oh,
He's married now. He's like wed.
He's wed.
Yeah.
Oh, he'd do his like movie reviews. Remember, he'd
Yeah.
he'd like argue with you or somebody about a movie.
Yeah, I love Seth. He'd
You
get
put on his
like
Christopher Nolan
frustrated
hat.
because I would be like looking into it. Because sometimes you just gotta watch a movie for fun. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, it is fun to think about it a little bit.
Trying to get everybody to watch. It was like The Nation. What was it?
Memento.
That of like kids of no nation or something like that. Or it's something like that. He'd be like, dude, you gotta watch it or whatever. And he's like, no, it's like the third.
Remember
watch
when we
through.
all piled into Cienfuegos' room and watched Clockwork Orange? Were you there for that?
Oh yeah,
Not
Yeah.
knowing,
Yeah.
knowing what we're
Yeah,
getting into.
I
It's
came,
like,
I came in like halfway through. I
oh,
think, or
you
something like that.
are. Be glad.
And I was like, "What the heck is this?"
Because like
I'll watch
5
it.
minutes
It's
in,
homework.
5 minutes in, it's
Yeah.
pretty it's pretty randy. Like,
Wow.
yeah, I was like, oh, and it's just a bunch of guys sitting there watching this. It's like,
Just quiet.
yeah.
Gary's got his pants down.
Oh shoot.
I do remember though. There was like horror night, and we'd go horror night, and we'd go play.
Scary games and stuff.
Yeah,
Horror.
scary games.
Yeah.
In
It's like Fright Night or something.
Fright Night, yeah, and we
Yeah.
watched like remember there was the Slender Man game.
Oh,
Which that was terrifying.
Remember that
Yeah.
PT like it was like a playable trailer for some other like Silence of the Lambs or Silent Hill or something like that. I remember that one.
Oh, like it was a game that never got like
yeah, it never
fully
got made, but they made a trailer.
Yeah, and it was just like
That one was spooky.
Was that the one where you're like in the hospital, kind of? There was one where
It
you're
was
like,
like an
wandering around a
old
hospital.
farmhouse. And you were like wandering around, but then there was like a time loop thing on it. I don't know. I don't
I
remember.
remember there was one that was, you were like in a hospital and you had to like solve a puzzle or something, but there were like
Those were the Denver
things
days.
would like appear behind you, like apparitions and stuff. It was spooky. There was all kinds of stuff like that. Yeah, I remember that. It was fun.
So Austin, when you were on the show last, you spoke about your eye and
yeah.
the misfortune that happened to it.
Yeah.
But what I want is I would want Gavin's perspective on the eye.
Was
we
that
started at the placenta, or we work our way back.
I think that was after we were roommates, but
Yeah, but we were still very much involved.
yeah.
We were very involved in your life.
yes.
What was your favorite part of all that? Not to like.
I think it was just watching things unravel further, because it started off with he was like, "Hey man, like your eyes are looking kind of red." He's like, "Yeah, what was it? Yo, you tap water, right? You put your contacts in tap water."
Yeah.
And as a fellow contact user, I was like, "Ooh, that's not gonna be a good ending."
Bad move.
Yeah, because I think there's been like one time, I think in a pinch, that like I went somewhere and I forgot contact solution, and I have put them in tap water before, and I know how bad that felt or whatever. But I think you did it for
It was like a week or two.
a week or two. So
Yeah, it was bad.
yeah, I think it was like, all right, well that's not good. And did you power through it? Or did you
At
go
one
see your
point, I
doctor?
remember you saying the sentence, I figure my eye makes its own liquid, so I left them in overnight. I remember you doing that once.
I've definitely slept with them in before.
That was
usually,
what it was.
Usually
Yeah.
it's on
Yes.
accident, but
Yeah.
there have been a few times where
Yeah.
it was like I was like I had no money and I was like going home for Christmas break in like 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and I was trying to make this little bit of contact solution stretch before I could get my parents to get me some at home, but it like ran out, and I was like,
Dude, it was such a weird time to like think back and be like, I just remember like Chad, Travis, and I were in the townhouse. We didn't have milk, like, and we didn't have Airmark.
Yeah.
So, and we would like make mac and cheese with water, and it was
Ugh,
like
animals.
Yeah, but it's like you look back and it's like it's such a simple thing, like contact solution, milk, but it's just like but
Adults.
the money also. I
Right.
have that slushy money.
Yeah.
So I get to 7-Eleven.
But I do remember we were pretty like
Go waste.
we would joke about his old eye situation and stuff like that. But then I remember it got serious when one day he was like, "Yeah, so I got home from my appointment and the doctor said I might lose my eye."
Yeah, that was
And
like
then he just laughed and we were like,
it was like
Oh.
records. Like, it was exactly like this.
Yeah.
You laughing and Gavin and I going.
"This guy needs
Wait.
help."
I knew it was bad when you started wearing the eye patch. Like that was when I went.
I didn't even wear it for that long.
Yeah,
I wore it for like maybe 2 weeks, and I was like, "This is stupid," and I ditched it.
Because like Austin and I like started to take like some classes together. I think we took classes together because when I picked up some psychology stuff, and we became like associated. They're like, "Oh, okay, those guys are like a pair." And then I remember when like he wouldn't show up to class sometimes, like for a doctor's appointment or whatever. They'd be like,
bud?
"Where's your friend?" Like, and I'm like, "My friend," and they're like, "The guy with the eye patch."
Where's your friend?
Like we were kind of like the one I'm like looking after.
He's my ward.
Yeah.
He's his parents died.
You
He's got a lot of people. He's not very social.
You
He
would either be
bites.
at a doctor's appointment in Portland or at your church running the ministry, but not even being allowed to be called the person running the ministry.
That's
free labor.
true. Yeah,
Here
you
he
got
comes.
And remember, we tried to talk you out of that so many times. We're like, "Dude, they are using you," and you'd be like,
No, it's cool. I volunteered 35 hours this week.
And I didn't like actually record any of my reach stuff till like the last semester of the last year, and I was like, I got like 6,000 reach credits.
6,000 hours. That's right. The guy that probably like had the most reach credits in Corbin history and just recorded them. Which I wonder if that's still a thing.
They like changed the rules too
They
about like.
probably killed it during COVID.
I bet that thing's done. I mean,
What was the dumbest thing?
not a great model.
I hated that.
Forced volunteerism.
Reach.
Yeah.
It's like if you just instill in your students, become a part of a church. Like get involved a little bit in a church. It'll let things play out. Like
Yeah, that was interesting. But I do remember at one point you did have to put a placenta in the eye, which I think he may have already talked about
3
that.
times. Yeah.
But that was
painful. One of the more painful things I've ever had to do.
afterbirth.
We did join him though on one of his appointments at the
that's
Portland. That's the
right.
first time I had
Out there?
Chick-fil-A.
Yes. Oh, that's right.
He's driving us in the Taurus. I think I was a maniac with an eye patch on, like looking
Then
like
why did
Mad
we
Eye
let you
Moody
drive?
going up there.
What's that?
Why did we let you drive?
I don't know. I've been driving.
I know, but like we could have, one of us could have driven. And
I don't
just
know.
Like,
Gas money.
Gas money.
Guys powering
I
through.
think
up
Kelly
there.
actually went to my very last appointment there.
that's crazy.
I don't even think we were dating. I don't know. I don't remember if she did it or not.
She went to your doctor's
That
appointment.
was
You were
my
dating.
I don't remember. Maybe she didn't.
It's like, hey, this guy really
I
needs.
remember. I thought we drove past it one time. And she's like, yeah.
This guy really needs someone.
I had a conversation. I was like, look, I can't look after him any longer. That's a lot of responsibility.
Have you ever? The next question's about the honey jar. I'm just gonna let it put the tiger on the table and scream at it. But
Sure.
have you ever told Kelly about the honey jar?
I still don't. Like I said, you guys remember that way better than I do. So I haven't. I don't even remember the full details of it.
Well, it would be if I explained it. It would be the most explicit thing that was said on this podcast ever.
I don't even remember. I remember it had something to do.
I remember exactly where we were.
Something to do with a pastor.
There it is. Yep.
And I think it was something sexual.
Uh-huh.
And that's about all I
And your
remember.
dad.
My dad?
Uh-huh.
Oh, gosh. I honestly don't remember even what it was about. You reference it a lot, and so I laugh about it, but I don't even really remember
It's
what
like
it was about.
it's like chiseled in my brain as like a key Austin moment for me. That and the just the giant bowl of stupid noodles that you would just you would eat this giant bowl of noodles so fast.
What were they called? Like Power Bowls?
Yeah,
or?
they had.
It sounded like you're like
it was like that.
vacuum cleaner sucking up a blanket.
It'd be like that and like a side of like potato salad and like a one of these Arizona teas, and I would just like.
And never forget about the Little Caesars trunk pizza.
Oh, the trunk pizza!
I do remember that.
Hot and ready.
It's hot and ready.
It's
for
80
2
degrees
days,
outside.
baby.
It's fine.
Remember we'd be
Practically a microwave.
We'd be coming out of class and you'd be like, oh guys, I gotta grab some pizza real quick. Pop the trunk. And I'd be like, hey dude, how long has that been back there? He's like, I don't know, a day or two. It's still good.
It's cold at night.
It's cold at night. Hey man, that's not how refrigeration works, but
I forgot. Yeah, I do remember that.
Do you remember running like 5 miles and then downing like 1 or 2 of these Arizona teas and then laying on a classroom floor going, oh, that's right.
I don't remember what I did, but I do remember laying on the classroom floor.
Yeah, you were like, oh, and I'm like, yeah, because you just downed like 100 ounces of sugar.
I remember one time I used to work out before I think it was freshman or sophomore year. I used to work out up at the gym, and then I would come down to eat dinner afterwards every single time.
Yeah.
And so one time I worked out, and I was like really thirsty, and I came down there, and I had probably like 4 glasses of chocolate milk. Just like downed a whole bunch of chocolate milk. And I felt
you just got your mouth
so
under the
sick.
yeah, that chocolate milk was good though.
Yeah, it was good, but
it was crap.
Not that much of it. That was when I learned that you can't drink that much.
Moderation.
Moderation is key. I learned
Because
that chicken nugget night
he'd
too.
go kill that treadmill. I always remember his run. We'd all go to the gym, and then I remember you go straight to the leg press because you feel like a beast on the leg press. You throw on like 3 or 4 plates, and you just like, whoa.
Did I tell you about the time I fell off the treadmill?
I know.
Yeah, I was. There was like, for whatever reason, there was a bunch of like girls also running on the treadmill. They were like all right there.
Yeah.
And I was running, and my shoe came untied, and I literally just like tripped on it and like fell on the treadmill and like jumped me off of it. Yeah. And everyone looks at me and they're like, "Are you okay?" And I'm just like, "Oh my lord, yeah, that's fine."
That's a
But
Chad Nixon
I completely fell off the treadmill one time.
That's a total Chad move, though. Like, that guy fell on everything.
Tripped over something else though.
And they used to have them like overlooking the like gym, so that you look like a creep if you're running when they have like volleyball practice or something. You're just like, not. There's nothing to look at. There's no TVs, nothing. Just like half naked girls playing volleyball. I'm
welcome to Bible
just
school.
trying to get in shape,
so I could down this chocolate milk real quick. Also on the treadmill, drinking his chocolate milk.
Oh my gosh, no water. Like
no.
Are you still against water? Are you still?
Actually, this year I've been getting a lot better drinking water.
Good.
I mean, I still don't like it, but
you gotta do it for the kiddo. You know?
Legacy. I still don't drink a lot. I'm still pretty bad, but I'm getting better.
Yeah. Hey, that's all anybody can do is try to do better, huh?
It's easier for me to drink it if it's bottled for some reason. I don't know what it is, but like,
dude, you know what helps me?
I can drink it
through a straw. There's
really?
something about
I
drinking
hate
it through a straw. Oh, I'll go to Taco Bell and I'll just get a glass of ice water.
Really?
Yeah, just kind of get a large ice water. Something about Taco Bell's cup is perfect.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'm like super particular about it too. If I'm drinking water, like just to drink water, it has to be at like room temperature and it has to be in a bottle. But if I'm drinking it with a meal, it has to be on ice.
Okay.
And it can't have a straw. It has to be straight.
So you got a process. That's good.
It's really weird.
Hey, that's fine. So something that I didn't ask you guys that has come up in a round of questioning. When you guys take showers, do you guys ever like have a snack in the shower or a drink in the shower?
I've never ate something in the shower.
Okay.
Never tried that because that seems like stuff would get wet. Like I feel like if I was gonna eat something in the shower, I could eat like fruit or something.
Yeah. Like an orange as if it was an apple.
Ooh. Never done that on an animal. You done that?
It's a visceral experience.
No.
I think you would love it, Austin.
Eating seems like really bitter.
You get an orange, and you peel it. You pre-peel it, and then you like carry that.
Oh, okay. I thought you mean like peeling off.
No, you
get
the peel off, but then you just eat it like an apple. Like you
that sounds.
Oh, you don't.
I would try that.
Yeah,
especially if it's cold.
You peel the outside.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. No, yeah.
But then like the juices just go. And
specifically in the shower.
Yeah, or on the toilet. I mean, that's good too.
Never done that.
Really?
No. ever eat. I don't think I've ever eaten anything in the shower.
Huh?
Yeah.
Drank?
No.
Dude, you gotta get yourself a cold drink.
I don't really like bringing things past the threshold of the bathroom door.
So was this interesting for you? Like,
You
want to drink while we record? Yeah.
No, it's like I feel like we're like in an office almost now.
Yeah.
All the stuff's not. No, I didn't really think
You
about it.
realize I lift one lid and I can take crap.
I also didn't come into this room with the intention of defecating, so I don't know.
But you could.
I don't like taking things I eat to where I poop or pee or shower.
Yeah. Also, you don't like teeth brushing. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
How's that going?
Gotten better. I haven't
He's in
been able
recovery.
to. I haven't been able to brush my daughter's teeth yet.
Yeah.
But it really is that bad.
But I have been
You,
able. I have been able to be. I have been able to be in the room with her brushing.
I stopped off at the dollar store today. I got some fresh toothbrushes.
I don't know.
It's like ASMR, but
Do
like
you
the
wanna
opposite.
brush my teeth before I have dinner. No, I don't.
If anybody wants to, I'll give these for you. Those are for you, Austin. If you want,
Thanks.
we can brush our teeth together today if you want.
If I want.
a 3-pack too.
Yeah, we got a 3-pack. It's a 3-way.
I wonder where that comes from.
Yeah.
Or what comes from?
Are you cool with Kelly brushing her teeth in front of you?
Yeah, I've gotten there. I will. I'm okay with her being in the room when I'm brushing my teeth, which was hard at first, but now I'm okay with that. There's some times where as long as I'm like focused on something else, like if I'm in a shower or whatever, like I don't mind now if she's brushing her teeth in front of me. But I'm not just gonna stand in there if she's brushing her teeth. I don't know. It's just a weird thing.
Yeah,
It is.
It doesn't bug me as much as it used to. But
Do you like it when people eat Jell-O and then they get the Jell-O in their mouth and they kind of like swish it around in their mouth to where it like just kind of becomes liquid? Does that bug you?
I don't know many
Well, I'm
people
just trying
that
to
do
figure
that.
out like, no, it's a thing.
It wouldn't. I don't think so.
That is a distinct feeling.
Yeah, I was
Done
just
it.
like trying to figure out
That
like,
doesn't really bug me, no. I don't think so.
what about mouthwash? Does that freak you out?
I love mouthwash.
No, but like if I mouthwashed right now.
I don't think it would.
It's more the gargling.
I
right?
think it's just the saliva aspect of I hate how it gets like frothy and like nasty.
Do you have to see the kids that you work with brush their teeth?
Sometimes, yeah.
Do you squeal? And
No.
Scream? No.
No.
No signs
there's
of
no way
weakness.
I'm letting anyone there know
Yeah.
that bugs me.
That's smart.
Yeah,
That's
that's a good
why.
point.
That's wise because
No.
you mistakenly let us know.
I have actually had to hold back a gag one like a couple times, like kids who because they'll just brush their teeth and they just spit in trash cans. Like they'll just be out in the middle of the day room just brushing their teeth.
We
and
used
just
to do that
spit in
at
it. And
Corbin.
I'm like, that is so disgusting. And I'll literally like be sitting there trying not to gag and like make eye
we used to
contact.
do
I'm
that.
just
We used to do that at Corbin.
That's so gross. Spitting in trash cans is so gross, and kids do it all the time.
Yeah.
It's so annoying.
But it's fine. Like
It's not fine. It's disgusting.
Oh man, so I imagine if you interacted with someone who's chewing tobacco, I bet that would
Probably.
Does
yeah,
dip
that would
freak
probably.
you?
I mean, I just
dude, it
tobacco
freaks
in
me
general.
out.
It's not really.
because they always have the spitter can.
Yeah, that's disgusting. Or like
But like
people
it's
who-
always like a Gatorade bottle too.
We have a guy who chews like sunflower seeds on our unit, like a staff, and like
Yeah.
I've definitely like reached for a cup and then found that it was full of like spit.
Ooh.
Well,
sunflower
that's
seeds.
why
That's
that
not
shouldn't be
cool.
that shouldn't be
disgusting.
accessible to other people though.
Yeah.
Like that's on him.
Yeah.
Well, it's in the like the staff office, but like still, just like
No,
it'll be like on top of the fridge. I'm like, oh, there's a cup. I'll use that.
That needs
nope.
to be on his person. Like, nah, that's weird.
Oh, man, is it like a disposable cup or is it
Yeah, just like a paper one, but still, it's
I
disgusting.
guess
That's
a little
gross.
bit better.
It is
Better.
gross.
Have either of you ever eaten deodorant?
No.
No.
Okay,
No.
noted.
I mean, I never would.
So
It's
some
like
of it's
eating
all
soap.
natural. Some of it's all natural. So it's like safe.
You can eat deodorant?
Am I?
You said you can eat it? Like-
Yeah, some of it.
No, you didn't.
What?
You spit it out.
Well, I.
Oh, the truth comes out.
No, why did you try it? Why did you
So
try it?
my wife just outed me from the other side of the door. Okay, so my thought process was that it's all actually that sticks right behind you.
Poop is all natural.
Yeah, but
That doesn't mean you eat
but
it.
bear with me. Poop is bad smelling. generally.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
And the deodorant, you can grab it. It's right behind you. That stick right there.
Delicious.
It's toasted. No, you don't smell it. You can read it. Toasted marshmallow vanilla. Like
That does sound kind of good.
Yeah, that sounds like a combo that I want to try.
Tasty.
No, it turns to like nothing, and then is like you just like ate just a block of Febreze in your mouth.
Whoa.
It's
so
terrible.
It, like dissolved.
Yeah,
I guess that makes sense though, because like
It's
when you put it on,
awful.
it kind of like I don't know,
Dude,
absorbs kind of.
I was
Sweat.
expecting it to be almost flavorless, kind of like wax. It was awful.
So it didn't have any good flavor.
No
flavor.
Like I don't know how it smells so good
Yeah, because
Weird.
and tastes so bad. Like
That is weird.
right. That was my thought process. Was it smells great. I love marshmallows. Like they're great.
Yeah.
Never been more betrayed. And then so a question for you, Austin. Have you had any like diaper troubles in the world of diapering?
No, not really.
Yeah?
No.
Well, just wait.
I mean, what do you mean by diaper troubles?
Well, like leaks,
Blowout.
blowout.
Well, yeah, but
Perfect.
I mean, it's not. You just change it.
Yeah, but I mean,
Poop doesn't bother me that much.
That's good.
I mean, when I was a caregiver for like a year, I had to clean adult diapers.
oh, that's
For-
right.
Sometimes on a daily basis.
Oh,
so I
that's
got pretty
right.
desensitized. To
Oh
that.
yeah, that's 1,000
I mean,
times worse.
I don't mind it. Vomit is 100 times worse.
Oh, really?
I hate vomit. Yeah, me and my wife both we'll change poopy diapers all day, but vomit is disgusting. I don't
Dude.
mind. I don't mind like spit up when they're babies. 'cause
Yeah, that's
it's just
different.
milk. And
Dude, but
most
like
of the time it's still warm
when
for
little
me.
kids
But-
vomit,
oh.
it shoots.
Yeah, we had
Like,
Projectile.
Ruby got sick
It's like-
once with like actual when she had started eating actual food.
Yeah.
And it was pretty bad. It was really sad though, because like,
Yeah.
but I didn't react the way I thought I would. I think like I don't know, some of that. I was home alone with her. Kelly was gone, and she was really sick, and she was like really sad, and it was like really sad. I think you're like
Yeah.
parenting
Yeah.
instinct kind of kicks
Yeah.
in
It's
because it
it's
was all over
definitely-
me. I didn't care. I
Yeah,
just felt
it is
really bad
definitely
for
a
her,
thing. Wow. Yeah. Well, hey, good for you. You don't, nothing on you yet though. No poop on you.
I mean, I've gotten it on my
No,
hands, but, like on.
So
me,
my
all over
daughter, when she was in diaper and I was changing her, and she just like poo farted, shotgun sprayed it, and it like, here we are.
No, I don't think Ruby has pooped not in a diaper yet.
Okay.
So
No bathtubs.
not that I know of.
That one's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Floaters.
Yep. And then I don't know. Do y'all when at home? This is something I'm curious about. Do you each lock your bathroom door when you're going to the bathroom? Like, is it like, hey babe, you can come in, or is it like, nope, this is my area right now? He looks.
Yeah, you go.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't lock it. No. I mean, if I'm somewhere else, I
Yeah.
do. But at home, no. I
Yeah.
don't lock it.
I have been getting better at this because it's actually like a hot button issue between.
Oh, really?
Not
We get a
really,
nerve.
not
Yeah.
really, but it's like one of her biggest pet peeves because I lock every door behind me like all the time. Just 'cause I'm just used to it. I think ever since the
Secure.
the Corbin scare. No, but but like I've always
in the
when Grandma walked in on me.
Oh,
No, I think I've always just locked the door when I poop as like out of instinct, and then also I lock like every door behind me at work like all day long, and so I just like when I come in from outside, I always lock the door. My wife will get mad because I'll be home and the front door is locked because I locked it. But like people can just walk into your house, like
Yes.
I don't want. And the same thing when I'm pooping, it's like. I don't know. We don't like being in the room when we're pooping with each
yeah.
other, and so
Right.
and
Sometimes you have to.
Sometimes you have to, yeah. And so I try to like consciously remember to leave it unlocked because a lot of times too I'll poop and I'll get in the shower and then I'll be in the shower and the door
Wait
will still
till
be
Ruby's
locked.
old enough
And
to
my
just
wife's like, I need
manipulate
to
that
get in there. So
Wait till Ruby's old enough to manipulate that handle. It's gonna be
she can almost reach it.
the barge in is regular.
Yeah, she can almost reach it.
I mean, it's right here. Like, Dad. Like I said, I'm surprised.
I gotta tell you something.
Yeah. No, it's usually it's YouTube. Like, it's okay. Just give me a minute.
That's funny.
Yeah. Well, sweet guys. Do you guys have any bathroom wisdom you want to leave people with?
I don't know if I talked about this last time.
Okay.
Have I told you about Splash Guard?
No. Yes.
That sounds funny.
Perfect.
So before you go
Okay.
and do your business,
Yeah.
take off a couple plies.
Okay.
3,
Yeah.
lay them in there.
Yeah.
Splash no more.
Oh,
What?
yeah.
Like
yeah,
on top
it's-
of the surface of the water?
It's like a little canopy.
Yeah.
What?
Hey, that's
Where'd you learn about
Life
that?
changing. I think just
splash guard.
ingenuity. Yeah.
You developed.
It's a thing I do.
Gavin invention.
Patent pending.
Oh, and so what's nice about it though? So if you go somewhere that like if you're out in public and you go somewhere that has the seat covers,
Yeah.
built-in splash guard, so you take out 2.
I'm gonna
Throw one in
lie
there.
to you. I gotta confess, I don't understand those things. I
They
can
are-
never get them on right.
Yeah, I don't.
I put them on backwards every time. I think.
So there's the 3 tabs you got to take off. You got to rip those. But if you rip it too crazy, the whole thing is done.
That's what happens to me. That's what happens.
I haven't wanted to use one of those in years. I
See,
just
like,
sit on it. I don't
my
care.
thing is like if I'm
Raw
not worried,
dogs it.
yeah,
Raw dogs.
My thing
It
is
doesn't
like,
feel as good when you use the paper.
yeah, but like you can just lay like some toilet paper down on the thing. He's gonna wrap the dog in the paper before he goes. That's how the toilet paper got in the honey jar.
And we might have talked about this last time. Do you when you do it, do you open the open end? You know how there's one end that it's
Yeah.
like a U?
Yeah.
Does that part go in front of you or behind? I always thought it goes in front
I
of you.
could not for the life of me. I couldn't tell you.
So
I don't
like,
know.
So there's the 3 points where it's connected. So you disconnect those ones, and then the flap's gonna hang down. Where the flap's hanging down, where it's attached to it, that
Yeah.
goes towards the back.
I put it in the front
Okay,
every
yeah,
time.
yeah. You put it in the front?
Front,
Yeah, because
you're gonna
it-
get some back spray.
Yeah, I don't like, but that's the way it pulls out. Like I just,
Yeah.
my brain doesn't work that way.
I don't know.
But
I usually
anyways-
just rip the whole thing off.
Alright.
I don't have a thing hanging in. I don't
Yeah,
like that.
regardless if you're going to use it for its intended purpose, next time you're in a public restroom, take one out. Don't even do anything else. Just throw it in there.
That's a good idea.
Splash
I've used
guard.
it. I've used it as emergency toilet paper.
I've had to do that
when,
before
when
too.
you run out,
It's
just
waxy
like, well,
though. It's like
guess
wax
we're gonna
paper.
do this.
Huh.
This is
Man,
gonna
that's
be-
it's like a cookie sheet.
yeah, and it
Not
does.
efficient. You have to use like 20.
And
of
you have
them.
to flush a couple more times too, because it's like
Yeah, that'll clog a toilet.
be
I
pissed.
don't think I've ever done that.
Yeah.
It works better than your sock.
I've definitely never done that.
You've never used your sock?
No!
Not even like camping.
What? I
What's
bring
the
toilet
weirdest?
paper
What's the
when I
weirdest
camp.
thing? What's the weirdest thing you wiped your butt with?
I don't think I've ever wiped my butt with anything but toilet paper.
Really?
Really? Where's the 21st
Virgin.
century? What are you guys
But like sometimes you're camping. I've definitely used a newspaper.
This is not abnormal.
I've definitely used a newspaper.
A newspaper? Okay,
Yeah.
well, that's true. I've ran out of toilet paper and used...
Yeah.
I've used tissue paper is usually the first thing.
'Kay.
Like if we have face tissue.
So we already found a.
Have you ever used a piece of clothing?
No. Probably the worst thing I've ever used is just like paper towel. That's
Oh.
like when you have nothing else.
We talking
But
like name
I-
brand?
actually,
Brawny.
as an alternative to a bidet, baby wipes work pretty nicely.
You can't flush them though, dude. Like people flush those things. It's
I know.
brutal.
But my wife told me, she's like, you can't flush that. It was like a
Dude,
long-
they make.
But I had nothing else, and I was like, all right.
They
But
do work
it,
great.
It cleans really nicely.
I got a buddy in Salem. He's like, I'm 2 dude wipes, and I'm done every time. He like carries a package of dude wipes with him in his
Everywhere.
fanny pack. Yeah.
and you can flush those?
They say you can, but like it's kind of like flushing like tampons. It's like yeah, maybe not. Like
What's the difference between flushing things like that and just toilet paper? Is it
Toilet
because
paper-
the toilet paper,
toilet paper
breaks up
so
and dissolves?
it dissolves
Yeah.
somehow.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, those are a little
And I think it's worse if you're on. It depends if you're on a septic or
Oh,
not.
baby.
If you're on a septic, then you're probably totaled.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna flush anything, but yeah, we just mostly.
Are you on septic out in Dallas?
I don't actually know.
You'd know.
I don't.
If you have a sewage bill, then you're.
Do you pay water and sewer?
Yeah.
Then you're probably hooked to city.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah,
Because then if it all explodes, it's on them.
that's so true.
Well, I have some friends out in Lebanon. Their thing went reverso into their bedroom, and they paid for them to like remodel the floor, and they put them up in a hotel for a month while
Wow.
we did it all. So
Yeah, because that'd be like homeowners insurance or something.
yeah,
Ooh.
well, the city had to. They were liable.
Oh, it happened in
because
the
it was
city.
a fault on like underneath in the city line, and it backed up into their house.
That's disgusting.
Yeah,
That is disgusting.
yeah. Well, you remember Connections?
Yeah.
You remember that lobby downstairs before you get to the?
Yeah.
That was all poop one day. Have I not
Really?
shown you this picture?
Inside, like right when
Inside.
you walk in.
No. In the other building, where that copy room was downstairs.
Oh, like the kids would kind of play down there a little bit.
Yeah.
That
was all poop. The septic. I've never showed you this.
I didn't know.
I will show you this.
That's disgusting.
In moments.
That's gross.
Yeah.
Wow.
I stepped in it.
That's.
I went in to do janitorial and it was dark and I stepped,
Oh.
squished, and I'm like,
Oh,
and I
that's
could
brutal.
smell it. I was like, oh, there's
Dude,
something.
stepping on
bad.
slimy things in the dark is one of the worst.
It was like wet carpet squish, and it smelled so bad when I opened the door. I was like, oh, there's something not right. And I turned the light on, and I instantly saw it, and I just called Christy, and I was like, I don't have the equipment.
But this is above my pay grade.
Yeah, I was like, this is hazmat. Like,
This is hazmat.
It's like the people from Monsters Inc. flying.
We got 2319.
oh, it was. They hired it out. It was so bad,
Yeah.
and that place was
That sounds rough.
very cheap. They didn't hire nothing out. Anyway, Austin, any bathroom wisdom?
I can't think of anything outside of
Yeah.
basic stuff.
Yeah.
Sounds like you had the baby wipes idea like that.
Yeah, the baby wipes is good.
Yeah. I definitely, if I was pooping outside, I think that would be my go-to. Like if I was camping and didn't have like an actual toilet, I think baby wipes would be a great alternative to toilet paper.
Oh yeah, sure. I mean,
especially because you can't shower. So.
Oh yeah.
But man, yeah, camping's not as fun as I remembered it being as a kid.
It's a lot of work too.
It's a lot of work. I will say, we just took the kids for the first time on like the family camp trip.
It's gotta be more fun with kids though.
Dude. Now that
Yeah.
they're old enough to like run around and like not die at everything,
Yeah.
like it's a good time. Okay,
Yeah.
so this is I found it. This is that floor.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's bad.
That is so gross.
Yeah, like and you can see it's out on the carpet.
Yeah.
Like
Dude, there's
That
a
was-
person,
Oh!
that was the shot.
there's a person in
it's
the world whose job is
so
to just
black.
fix this
Yeah.
stuff. That's
That's what I walked in on though, dog. And it was
Did
on
they
the
say-
ceiling because it like
oh
Whoa!
Yeah.
So it was literal like
it
That's
reversed
bad.
and went boom.
That is
and
so
it was
bad.
like, yeah, it's
Man.
yeah.
wonder what sound that made too. Just like that wet toilet paper just
Could you imagine sitting on the toilet and that's when
it's opposite day.
talk about an enema.
yeah,
Oh, man.
dude. You'd get so sick.
Yeah, you getting
Like
like
you'd have something like
Hep C.
I feel like you'd have like PTSD every time you go to the bathroom. Or like, have you seen those? Like,
I did
when snakes come out of the toilet and rats and stuff
no,
like that.
that
Oh.
ain't it. Like, nope, I can't deal with that. I'm pooping a bag for the rest of my life. Oh, also, if you're ever camping and you're like, I can't. These little like yak sacks. I mean, you just stick it back there and just twist it off.
Oh.
Trash can.
Those look similar to the bags that we put like the diapers in, like the diaper.
Yeah, diaper genie bags.
Yeah.
They're similar. Anyway, well, sweet. I'm gonna do the shameful close and then get out of here and find some food. This has been another episode of Privy. Thank you for listening. Thank you guys for being here. You can follow the show. Go do that. Say hi. Do whatever. Let's get to it. This has been another episode of Privy. Don't forget to wash your butthole. Thanks for listening. And now, as always, don't forget to flush. You gotta really nestle it back there.
Yeah. Could have added the bidet sound too.
Yeah.